There we go. Somehow I knocked them unconscious with my sword. Oh well. Oh wait, that's right, the robber. For some reason, lords and special characters can't be killed, they can only be knocked out. Anyway, we let him go and he tells us where to find the brother. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this crossbow. Oh, and I leveled up again. I actually forgot to level myself up last time. So now we can increase our attributes. What I'm probably going to do, rank up power draw, just so I can use a bow. Let's see. Rank up intelligence to get more surgery. And start ranking up archery. Okay. And the bandit hideout, or the kidnapper's hideout is right there. Let's see, sell you. You may notice I equipped a hatchet, and that is because axes have bonuses against shields, which, you know, this isn't. Actually, you know what? No, piss on it. Let's go in 2. I'll go ahead and get me a bow. Go ahead and keep that. So, check the tavern again, see if Mr. Ransom Broker's here. And the answer is no. So with that, we'll just head on to Kidnapper's Hideout. Now this is also introducing you to, there are various bandit lairs, like forest bandits and the like. And this basically introduces you to sieging. Damn it, get your head out of the way. You know what? Get the hell out of my way. Alright, now one cool thing is, you notice I shot an arrow up here and I missed. I don't think you can do that. I love the ragdolls. But you can actually go up to an arrow that I don't think has entered an NPC, and you can actually pick it back up. And which is extremely useful, especially on sieges, because most of the time if you're an archer, you'll use all of your arrows. Now, there's one. Oh, you moved, you bastard. Looks like a pincushion. Run over here, grab my arrow. I'll piss on, I'll leave it. They do spawn in certain areas, which actually I might have them move up there, because there's another spawn of theirs. They also like to spawn behind one of those trees, and they like to spawn in front of the cave. There we go. I was hoping for a headshot. Then to show bullet drop, if I could actually shoot frickin' straight. I think I'm just barely shooting over him. There we go. But my proficiency with the bow is so poor that my accuracy just plain sucks. there we go. While I'm shooting at these guys and taking them down, they're also back there. You know what? Just to speed this up, I'll tell them to charge. See all my arrows here. Pick them all up. Now, one thing you do have to be careful of in a siege battle is that there is a limit onto how many weapons, bodies, and arrows can remain loaded in the game. Like at one point during a siege, alright, and this fellow right here is the brother. But that, no, and also a good thing about taking out a hideout is you get all their loot. Which this time seems to be shit. Anyway, there's a point in a siege where I run out of arrows, and I went back to the very beginning where, a lot of arrows were shot at us and they were all gone. And then as I went to go pick up a quiver of arrows that was lying on the ground, it disappeared. So, pick up arrows when you can. Alright, now we go to the tavern. Talk to him, and he's happy, and we get 200 dinars. Then, he asks us to, pretty much, he found out the reason why all these bandits were coming into town was because, he felt there was someone on the inside helping him. Well, it turns out he believes it's the captain of the guard. So he asks you to lead his men in an attack against him. Alright. He gives the word, and then everybody... I love how the town people even get in on the fighting, even though they're just fists. They have no weapons. Also, don't worry about the merchant dying. He actually can't. He'll just go unconscious. Now, another thing, you can actually shoot friendly troops. Like right there. Damn. You can actually shoot them and damage them, and if they die, well, then your troop loses morale. There you go, Merchant of Praven knocked unconscious. How are you still standing? Also, you can try and hit allies, but it's like, it's almost like they blocked it. Your sword bounces off. And then, as far as I know, doesn't matter what you say here. Then he's going to drag the captain into, up to the king and tell him what happened. And then we find out that the king doesn't take too kindly to someone else, upholding the law, so he tells the merchant to leave, but he tells everybody to give him a fair price for all of his goods. So, now that that's done, let's head off to Suno. Ooh, there's a tournament going on. Now, tournaments, you have 64 participants, and they various teams with so many fighters each. You can even place a bet on yourself. I'll place 10. Because, honestly, I've not had good luck with these. Okay, we have sword and shield. Now, a very smart thing to do is to go with your teammate And to team up... Uh-oh. I lost my teammate. And there's blue team still left. I want this guy off his horse now. Another cool thing is... Oh. Damn it. You can actually pick up enemy weapons. So, like if I wanted to pick up his sword or his shield, I can. Which is a very, very good idea. We split up. That's not good. Okay, good. We've all come together again. Come together. Yeah, I'm not gonna say. Okay, a lot of times your team will split up, and you can't really order them around. So then. There we go. Oh. Ooh, green team still left. Uh-oh.